So yeah,
Okay.
do everything.
Thank you for giving such a kind of opportunity. And I know that this is a country hotel, but actually it's not a hotel. I need to tell very special things about this project. In 1982, he set up the table for the peace treaty. As a client, set up the peace treaty with President Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan, very close to him. And I know that how Cold War ended. And then after that, always he was dreaming to set up a new place for another peace treaty. Actually, he has been doing that, but he needed some kind of project. It's right next to Ballet. And this is a project is located, it's a very nice stream, and it's the corner that two river meets. And Brian said, I don't want anything traditional Japanese style, but we need to represent Japanese style. But I don't want anything futuristic. So it's very, very delicate request we have got. So it's you're looking down the valley, but if you're architect, you know the special thing about this roof. It's spanning a really long distance. It's about 32 meters long. And if you use the papers like this, it falls. And if you make this kind of shape, it's span long distance. So it's like an origami structure. It's a very, very simple project. And the edge of the roof is very low. It's 1.5 meter. So if you are standing inside, you see only the bottom of the barrel. That is how we intended. It's a very, very simple project. And it's the old barrel is dedicated for this project. And it's like this. It's a very, very humble project. He said he doesn't want to use any expensive material. And also, he was running a silk factory more than 100 years. So he wanted to use the language of silk factory. So the roof is not the ceramic tiles, it's a slate they used more than 100 years ago. And you're going into the building. Looks like a really Japanese, but there's a spanning all this structure analysis is really modern. You're going very humble structure. You're going, and still you are outside. Okay, you are going in the courtyard, and represented by nice ikebana flower arrangement. Everything is extremely well designed, and then you go in the courtyard, and it's still outside. That's the point. And you keep looking out, so you'll be, you'll be hosted from this external space in a cold day, hot day, whatever. So the point is, experience, real Japanese culture. And then this is bathtub. Okay, the hot bathtub is very, very important project, important part of the project, because when Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev came to his table, Prime Minister Nakasone made a nice bathtub so they can be naked. And yes, it's a true story. And there's no picture, I'm sorry. And then, they become a part of nature. They were talking about what human being is. And that is awesome study. So, after more than 40 years, he wanted the same. So this is a very precisely made water. So that you dip yourself and then you disappear into nature. In a cold day, it's like this. In a winter day, you dip yourself on the hot spring. Everything is quite designed out very precisely. Roof range is very, very low. So you see the nice view, like globe screen. This is kind of folding screen, Japanese style, extremely beautiful. And it's a rainy day. It's also entertainment. Cold day, rainy day, everything. You embrace the nature, and you can see that that's how its reflection bring into the dream. So it's a Japanese building, but it's not really Japanese. That's the future. What they're implying. It's a peacefulness. So it's that of course it's a cuisine is very important. So you see the small window, how the stream continues. It's a part of this project. Looking out, and everything is designed to. I'm sorry, I can't bring the detail, but the air timber is 15 millimeter by 15 millimeter with 0.5 millimeter gap. So that's a module we worked on, 15.5 millimeter. Everything throughout the building, and all these ceramics are from this region. Some of these are more than 2,000 years old. And also there's a very faint, watercolor screen, okay, and that is making extension of the natural landscape. Actually we worked on this, and all these are part of our work. It's okay. You see how it's working, and also I know we didn't go for the traditional Japanese style painting. But I think it's more important to experience. It's the comfort too. It's not like this. Sorry, people want to take pictures. They can go back if you want to. Okay. So, but point is, the space is mostly outside, and there are two masters. Okay. And the project is called the Black Tea House. The meaning of the tea house. It's very important. Actually, in 1582, about 450 years ago, and there's a famous tea master called Senrikyu who started Japanese tea ceremony, and he made us small tea house to convince ruthless ruler of Hideyoshi who started invaded Korea and China. He wanted to calm the ruler down. You have to stop it. You have to come back to the human being. And then he succeeded. So he calmed down. But eventually, he decapitated. So he failed. But actually, that's an important arrangement for peace treaty. So, it's called tea house, and to make also good cuisine. So, also we are designing all these kind of things, coming from taking the part. So it's a part of architecture. The food, everything, arrangement, everything that like a part of tea ceremony. Everything is extremely designed. And a very simple onions, and you cook onion for 3 hours, and then you dip it into very special soup, and then you put on this like this. And next thing is showing the plans. They're very simple. And actually, all the windows are designed to slide open. Very, very simple, Now, compared to other projects, it's very, very small. But I think this is the most important place, possibly for Japan. And he was hoping to bring the president of Russia and Ukraine to have a peace treaty. It didn't happen, of course. But actually, he was designed to make such a kind of arrangement for the future. So to go back to the beginning. So, it's about how we can put people together, okay? And then how we can talk about peace treaty. So this is not just a hotel. It's about talk between very special people. If you want, maybe you can stay there. But, you have a very special arrangement from the embassy, something like this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. That's so beautiful. Is it a hotel?
Yes, it is a hotel. If you make reservation properly,
Okay.
you can do that. But it's not just, there's only one room. So it's very difficult to arrange.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you know the president, the prime minister of Japan, it can be arranged directly. And also you can get a helicopter to get there.
You have a helicopter to get there?
No, you can use limousine. But nobody drives there. Limo.
So only one bedroom. So where does the
Only one bedroom.
Where does
So,
the prime minister stay?
Prime minister usually has a villa close by, but usually this kind of delegate come and eat food and taking bath and then go away. That's it. Actually nobody stayed before. So last time, in 1982, they went to eat, taking bath, and they went back to the hotel, another hotel instead of Tokyo. So nobody stayed. But we are hoping people staying there. But that's the security issue.
So is it on the site of something else?
Sorry?
Is it on the same property as something else, or is it?
Yeah,
just in
actually,
a
he
remote
has a
place?
very big piece of land, and he has about 250 seats of a very exclusive Japanese restaurants. But they're about a few hundred meters away from this project. He made a very special area just to make this place for peace treatment.
So he is the property owner.
He is. He owns that property more than 300 years.
Okay.
But it's really deep in the mountain. Now, so yeah, thank you for this beautiful presentation, beautiful building. I like the fact that you say many times sample. I mean, I don't think it's sample. I think you make it look effortless, but it's usually by good quality architecture. Sample. So it's obviously very evocative as a building, and you've described that very well. What is the position? It's very exclusive. It's quite interesting because it's supposed to be about peacemaking, and at the same time it's the way you describe it is super exclusive. It is. And so how do you marry the two as architect about the notion of exclusivity at the same time the notion of peace? How do you marry that, and how Actually, do you that actually, exclusivity is not important for us. The representation of the good part of the Japanese culture was very important. And so exclusivity coming from the mind of the owner, because he thinks exclusive place is important to bring all these important people down normal. Actually, that's the meaning of tea house, of Japanese tea house, happened 450 years ago. So exactly same. So it's not about money, okay? It's about pure culture. That's the meaning.
I didn't meant exclusive as in money related.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very beautiful answer.
Thank you.
So you mentioned at the beginning that he said he didn't want Japanese architecture.
Yes.
But I think that what you've done is talked about the essence of Japanese space making
Yes, exactly.
and the elements
Yes.
of space making that may be expressed in certain elements like screens, framing
Yes.
of the view,
Exactly.
etc. Am I translating it correctly?
Thanks very much. Usually people talk about ornament and the orders, how it need to be done. But this style came up, right long time after all this Japanese spacing was made. And we didn't want to stick into the style, set up by somebody else for history and other things. He wanted meanings, essence of Japanese space. You understand? So if you think about Japanese cuisine, sometimes you have orders, 8 dishes. You didn't want any of this. Like if you look at the onions I was showing, just steam the onions 3 hours with very special soup in it, and he wanted such a kind of simplicity. So it's very difficult request, very difficult. So we are not allowed to use any expensive material. Local tables, everything local.
Can you just show us a slide of the outside of the building again, please?
I mean, it's the location.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And if just the next 4 or 5 slides would be great, slowly.
It's going down, and this is how you enter. And
So
this
can you
is
go back one? So I'm just trying to understand the building and the landscape as much as anything. So on the left-hand side, you have the road here on the left-hand side, and then
Yes,
so it
that's
sits
access
between,
road.
it sits between a road and a stream. Is that?
yes, there's a small passage,
Okay.
you can go through. But usually these people don't drive, okay? And they're dropped off, and they're welcomed here, and welcome to this flower arrangement. He changes the flower arrangement every occasion. Okay, actually owner does it by himself. He's close to 80 years old. And then this is a sequence. You get in bamboo, and this represents humbleness, and you get there. Usually you are welcome in the usually warm place, but he said, sit there in a cold place, and I give you a jacket, and they put fire, and then they he serve the tea. Sometimes they bring no master to talk about
This is the
performance.
roof of the folded paper.
Yes, exactly. So it's slightly long distance. But it's also simple. If you're a structural engineer, it's very too simple. But nobody has used it. You see the shape now. Sorry, I think it's easier now. Like this. Very simple. So you see the shape. Actually, we got this the tie bar, the steel. We have to use it. But mostly timber, just using such kind of technique. So we usually we do a big project, but I found we spend so much time for this tiny project, and just taking out small, textile,
How many drawings did you do for this project?
It's about 3,000. I'm not joking. 3,000 drawings, more than 3,000, like this. Maybe we should bring it. It's true story.
Maybe you should make a book of the drawings of this house.
Yes, actually, one of the publishers is thinking about it. Very, very precise. Maybe the 0.5 millimeter, everything. And we got the amazing craftsmanship. And then we can't get such kind of craftsman again. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, but it's a tiny project.